So you left the firm of 23 years and then a few...
24, John.
24 years. See, that's why I'm not an accountant. You left your firm 24 years. You've been there for 24 years, let's get it right. And then you decided that you were going to set up your own thing and set up the Uncommon Accountants, which is part of the Uncommon practice.
Yeah.
Would be really interested to understand what your thinking was there, why you decided to do it.
Yeah, I suppose so. Steve Harvey, who built up a solicitor's corporate practice in Chester and Liverpool, he's my best mate for my sins. His banter's awful, but I'd say for about the last 10 years, he's been talking about, and we've been talking about, putting professional services together in one business, thinking about the way the market's going and what clients want. It should always be about what clients want. You don't want to walk down a high street and have to, especially if you don't know much about professional services, but you're in business, you're a good entrepreneur, you walk down the street, you've got to go into an accountant's practice, you've got to go into a legal firm, you've got to go into all these different places. The advice is probably going to overlap, and so we thought, let's put it together, let's make it easier for a client, and we can just add more value then to what we do.
So when you say what clients want, what is it in your experience? Okay, so you're saying that you've got a one-stop solution, if you like.
It's almost like seamless advice across different boundaries. Accountants have a good way of saying, I don't do that.
Right.
So, for example, forensic accountancy, people think that I can't be a forensic accountant. They do something different. They stand up in court and they do this and that and the other. When that forensic accountant started off as just a qualified accountant, because it's the skills that they've got that cross over to help them do that sort of work. So due diligence, for example, you don't have to go to a corporate finance house for someone to be able to do due diligence. We can do it. So I think that that's what people want. People want somebody to be able to sit around the table of the same firm and get seamless advice that doesn't overlap. There's no arguments, if you like.